What's up, my crypto legends? In today's episode, we'll be checking out the Link US dollar pair here on the 4-hourly chart. We are breaking out of this symmetrical triangle. I'm going to discuss with you a possible entry for a trade and an exit strategy. Also, the Bitcoin US dollar pair here. We are breaking out of this symmetrical triangle. If we come all the way down to retest this resistance of the symmetrical triangle, it is a great entry point to come all the way to these levels. I'll be discussing this in today's episode. We'll be checking out the Ethereum US dollar chart. Also, we'll be comparing the 2012 and 2016 performance of Bitcoin based on the stock to flow model. We'll be checking out the Bitcoin and Ethereum on exchanges are drying out, and 8.7 trillion asset titan BlackRock has officially entered Bitcoin market. All of this in today's episode. If you're getting value of this content, make sure to smash up the like button and subscribe for coming updates, and let's go straight into the video. Hello there, Andy here, and welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus, where you subscribe for the quickest technical analysis and news on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and the financial markets. I am not a financial advisor, so don't buy or sell anything that I say, and if you do so, do your own research. Said this, let's go straight into the charts. Taking a look at the Link US dollar pair on the 4-hourly chart, we can see that we created this uptrend channel with multiple points here as resistance and multiple points as support. We did manage to break out of this channel, as you can see here on the chart, but we came straight back in with this huge red candle with a huge amount of volume. Also, now we created this symmetrical triangle and we are breaking out of this symmetrical triangle. The supposed measured move of this symmetrical triangle would be getting the back from the resistance down to the support, and from the breakout, this could take the Link US dollar price all the way to the $40 range. And now we need to see if there is going to be volume coming in. If the price goes up nicely here with the Link US dollar pair and we see some nice volume coming in here, it is going to be a great buying opportunity once we come back down and retest the resistance of this uptrend channel, also the resistance of this symmetrical triangle, and we are also retesting the back here of this huge red candle with a lot of volume. This means that the buying pressure is stronger than the selling pressure, and now we are breaking the back of this candle where there's a huge amount of volume, so it's going to be stronger and we're going to have a nice bounce behind the back of this red candle and possibly meeting the target around the $40 range. So we need to wait for some volume and the candle here to go up in price, and you would enter the trade from the retracement around the $32, $33 range, looking for a potential $38, $40 Link US dollar price. It is super important for the Link US dollar pair to see some volume coming in here for this breakout. Then this would validate this breakout from this symmetrical triangle, and possibly waiting for this retracement and around the $32, $33 range, we can enter a trade looking for the $38, $40 target. Remember, this can be traded on Bybit or on Femex. I've got links in the description. You could get an amazing bonus. If you use Femex, you can get up to $680 as a bonus to trade with, guys. Checking out the BTC US dollar pair. Massive breakout out of this symmetrical triangle. As you can see, this ascending wedge, when we broke out of it, we did manage to stay above nicely here from the resistance acting as support, as you can see on the chart. So now what we're expecting for the BTC US dollar pair is the breakout taking us all the way to the $53,000, $54,000 range. The target would be from the back of the symmetrical triangle, from the resistance down to the support. From the breakout, as you can see, it would take us almost to the $54,000 range, which is expected from the breakout of the ascending wedge that we were talking in the last few weeks. So here we need to see some volume also coming in from this breakout. We hardly see any volume, but a good possible trade here would be waiting for a retest of the support area of the resistance of the symmetrical triangle, retracing all the way to the support of the symmetrical triangle, entering a trade at $51,800 range, and then looking for a potential target of $54,000 where you would exit. A good stop loss here would be behind these lows here, so around about this area if you enter a trade here looking for this possible target. Let's take a look at the Ethereum US dollar chart. This is the 1 hourly chart for the Ethereum US dollar pair, and I cannot detect any possible trades right now. There is so much noise on the chart. It just goes up and down, and now we are just breaking all-time highs consistently. But I do want to show you a pattern here that you can hardly see it because there's so much noise on the chart. Let me show you this inverse shoulder, head and shoulder pattern that we've been forming for the last week here since the 13th of February. As you can see, this would be the left shoulder, a lot of noise here, and then the head, and there's a lot of noise here on the right shoulder. And as you can see, there is a clear lower highs here on the chart creating this neckline. Can you see the lower highs? Look, there's a point there, one there, over here. So this is creating the neckline, as you can see here on the chart, and the measured move would be getting the head to the neckline, and from the breakout down here, this would take the Ethereum price all the way to around the $1,950 range. As you can see, we perfectly met the target. So this is an example for you guys. I want you to try and detect this in the chart so you can have some possible trades. Let's check out the 2020 performance compared to the 2012 and 2016 performance here on the stock to flow model charts. If you're not familiar with the stock to flow model from Plan B, you can check him out on Twitter. It is Plan B. He made this price prediction model out of supply, demand, and also the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving is every 4 years, which is an event where the miners get rewarded with half of the Bitcoin every 4 years until we arrive to 21 million, which is expected before the year 2144. His model predicted by the end of 2013 to arrive to about $1,000, which it did, and also by the end of 2017 the price would arrive around about $10,000, and it arrived up to almost $20,000, outperforming his model. So he's expecting for this time at late 2021, he's got two models. One model here in the light green, which is $100,000, and in the dark green, $288,000. This would be the end of 2021, as you can see, up to 2024. He is expecting the Bitcoin price to be in between these two models. So after the halving, we can see in the light blue the 2013 and 2014 performance of the Bitcoin price. And in the dark blue, we can see the 2017 performance after the 2016 halving. Now we've had the 2020 halving in May. We can see the Bitcoin performance here in the red in the last few months, which is very similar. It is in between both of them. He is expecting by the end of 2021, which would be around this area here, for the Bitcoin price to arrive to $100,000, which would be the light green, or $228,000, which would be the dark green. As you can see, we are looking more like the 2013 performance than the 2017 performance. A lot of people don't agree with the stock to flow model, but it has been quite accurate for the last few years. What do you think is the Bitcoin price going to be at the end of 2021? Closer to $100,000? Or closer to 288,000, or maybe it is not going to arrive to $100,000. It is going to be much lower than that. Let me know in the comment section, guys, your opinion of where the Bitcoin price is going to be by the end of 2021. Checking out this chart from Glassnode, this is the coins on exchanges of Bitcoin versus Ethereum. In the blue here, we have the Ethereum supply, and in the orange, we have the Bitcoin supply. This percentage here is calculated on the total supply of the coins such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if there's about 18.5 million Bitcoin in circulation, there is 16% available on exchanges to sell to the people. In this case, it's a combination of Kraken, Coinbase, Binance, all the major exchanges combined. So since the beginning of 2020, we can see we are in a huge downtrend for Bitcoin and also for Ethereum, meaning that we've gone from 16-17% all the way down to 12.5%, as you can see here on the chart. So we have been over a year now in a huge downtrend. Their exchanges are drying out of supply of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if more people want to come in and buy, the price is just going to go up because the supply is going down, guys. As you can see, it is drying out. So a clear example that people are extremely bullish on Bitcoin and Ethereum. The supply on exchanges is just going down. People are buying it and taking it out of the exchanges into cold storage or wallets. So this is going to have a huge price impact still in the mid-long term, guys. Unless the people start selling to the exchanges, the price is not going to go down. Taking a look at the news today, $8.7 trillion asset titan BlackRock has officially entered Bitcoin market. BlackRock CIO of Global Fixed Income Rick Reeder confirms that the world's largest asset manager with $8.67 trillion assets under management is buying BTC, though he won't reveal how large the allocation may be. Although Reeder does not provide guidance on what percentage of one's portfolio should be in crypto, he notes that it is an appealing option for those with large cash reserves and no truly advantageous hedge. We are holding a lot more cash than we held historically because duration doesn't work, interest rates don't work as a hedge, and so diversifying into other assets makes some sense. Holding some portion of what you hold in cash in things like crypto seems to make some sense to me, but I wouldn't expose a certain allocation or target holding. BlackRock is not the only major institution that has announced support for crypto of late. Last week, US banking titan BNY Mellon reported that it plans to offer clients access to crypto, integrating both digital assets and traditional financial services. So there you have it, BlackRock, the largest asset management group of the world, finally accepting that they are buying Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Obviously, they're not going to say how much they are buying and what they are buying, but it could be hundreds of millions or hundreds of billions of dollars, guys. This is going to be it for today's episode. If you haven't checked out the Bitcoinsensus website, we've got great tutorials and reviews on how to buy, how to store, and how to trade Bitcoin safely. Also, we've got the latest news and technical analysis, so I'll be leaving a link in the description so you can check it out. And if you haven't seen the best tutorial of the Judex leverage trading platform, I'll be leaving a video popping up on your screen. A massive thank you for tuning in, guys. Make sure to smash up the like button and subscribe for coming updates, and I will see you in the next one.